Bayad na po.
Time to raise it up. Let's go. Filipinos, where you at? Pinoy Lakas. Back yo.
Welcome to Pinoy Lakas Radio Streaming with my co-host Bagyo.
Yep, Baguio in the house. For those watching live, hope you have a good, happy Valentine's Day coming up this weekend, aka Singles Awareness Day. But those that are watching this on YouTube, hope you had a good one this past weekend. So
It's so exciting, isn't it, Bagyo? Valentine's is always been one part of the people waiting for a year because you're gonna have a lot of gifts from your loved ones, right?
yeah, you get to it's a good month. February is a good month. It's also, I appreciate everybody that's been posting and giving me a happy birthday post on my Facebook page, and it's still going on apparently. So I appreciate it. Thank you for all the love, like on Valentine's Day, right? So I appreciate it.
So, Bagyo, do you have anything you want to share for your show? Do you have any upcoming event?
Yeah, so definitely. There's a couple of shows actually coming on. As we're talking about it, just kind of popped in my head. The Wish Bus is actually going to have a show too, so you can actually check my page. They're having a show this February 15th in Los Angeles. I believe it's 1001 Broadway over there in Los Angeles. It'll be a big show, an international show. And, for those that are looking for something, an event to celebrate with their loved ones. And I got a show coming up by the end of this month on February 29th, which is, the Leap Day, right? So that's going to be, it's called Remember Kapwa Conversations. It's with 3 organizations, actually, that are hosting it. The Download Movement, Pamana Cali, where it's going to be located at, and also a stage of our own. I've been going with our niece, Erin, for the kind of functions that they've been doing, the seminars and the sessions. It's been a good thing. It's learning about, your Filipino dance culture, or for anybody to learn about that. And also, I've been doing the yoga classes, so I've been getting a little different type of exercise and training besides the regular stuff that I've learned in the Marine Corps and boxing. So it's been amazing.
That's a
Good
really,
experience.
really, really good. I need to learn that kind of exercise,
Yeah, and that's at Pomona Cali, February 29th.
Okay, you heard that from Bagyo. I hope you got the right time and date because he had a lot of things going on, right?
Yep.
Okay, you look good, Bagyo.
Yeah, appreciate it. I've been busy as usual. Even right now, I got to actually head out for the moment because I have to do a little exercising right now. And actually, the main reason is because my puppy Bella, she's probably teared up my house. So,
I miss Bella. Actually, why does she have to grow up so fast?
Yeah. So
I was just thinking about her, about Bella. Okay, so you heard that, guys, right? So if you are single, get your she's going on, shine it, and your red dress.
So, Mom, I'll see you later. Okay, I'll see you.
Oh, yeah.
Love you.
Have a nice day back, yo.
Later. Whoa!
Drive safe. Wow, we have actually a good day today. We have a couple of guests coming up, and actually our pool, but I'm taking an opportunity to actually speak today because we have a couple of issues we want to cover, and this is very exciting because of the Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day people always think about lovebirds, love partner, and everything. Actually, you don't have to have a partner to celebrate Valentine's. If you have a wonderful, loving friends that always supporting you, that's actually your lovers too, and a friendship that will last you forever because having a good friend is very healthy and it's a delightful feeling to have a good friends. I myself, growing up, has a lot of friends, but when I start getting older, I really understand what is the French meaning of friendship. It's so kind of confusing because a lot of friendship did not really go well of understanding the meaning of it. A lot of friendship actually think that as long as you're talking to your friend, they call them friendship. Actually, a real friendship, you don't really have to spend your time talking every day for hours and hours. Friendship, you can have that friendship in your heart wherever you are, and as long as you are communicating on a special occasion, like for example, the wedding, the graduation, the birth of the family. Those are the moments that it's very important for our life to communicate with our loved one that we consider best friend, right? There's a lot of people also think that just because they meet somebody, you just bump to somebody, you introduce yourself, and you call them best friend or friendship. Those are not the kind of friendship that really has a meaning. A friendship is something that you spend time with them to begin with, build up those relationship, and then as you parted, you will feel the loss of a friend because you miss them and you're longing to see them and longing to talk with them, and that's a real friendship over there. And also friendship is when the trial begins. A friendship that is only based on whether friendship is not friendship at all. There's a lot of people that they're only there for you when you're happy. And that's the sad thing about the friendship that you consider friendship, because to me, that kind of relationship is not really a friendship. The friendship that I treasure is when you're down and your friend pick you up. And no matter how many times you're down, na nadadapa kayo, they were always there and laugh with you and cry with you. There's I myself has a lot of friends or people that I met through my life, and when I was confused before about friendship, they I believe that I thought they are my friends, but actually it's so sad because they start to disappear. Every time in my life that I've been through a hard time, I can't find them. Or when I talk to them for support, they even though they hear me talk about it, even though I message them or text with them, they start to disappear. They never answer my messages, my texting, and it's so sad. It's like an emptiness inside me. But I become aware of that. Yet you can be your own best friend. So hindi kayo mawawalan ng pag-asa. But when you have God in your life, you always have a best friend. And that's more important. When you have God in your life, that's all you needed. But if you have a good family, that are your double blessing that you have a family and also a friend. And also a friend should not even be just only a blood relative. A friend is also a family when they have a better relationship than your own family, right? I totally have a lot of experience with that. So for you, if you have any problem having a friends that you thought that they're best friend and they left you, don't worry. You don't have any friend to begin with because you didn't see that in the beginning. So don't worry about things that when they left you, it's not your loss, it's their loss. They walk out in your you walk out in their life because they made you walk out, right? So I hope that each one of us, we don't have to have hundreds of friends. We only need to have one or two that is really there for you all the time, that will be on your side when you needed them. You don't want to have like 1,000 friends like in Facebook, that you have a lot of follower and they call you best friend. And recently I have a very bad experience with what I call best friend, but I'm not gonna tell you their names. Instead, I will focus on the people that actually help me grow and understand the meaning of friendship. Like June Vallejos. Hi June. Happy Valentine with Remy, the Lovebirds, and also I have Belinda. Belinda Daos is my best friend too. She's always there. And every time I have a problem or I'm lonely, it's so amazing. Belinda and Bibi, I call her Bibi. Her name is Romancita. I get the go signal that I can mention their names, that it's okay to mention their name. That's how true best friend is. They're not scared to be involved with you, to mention their name, because they are proud of you. So, Belinda, Romancita, my family, my kids are my best friend. They're like they have an ESP. They connect to your brain. When you're sick, they will show up in your doorstep and they have a soup for you. Or just a message that get well soon. And most of the time, I never even tell them that I'm sick, but they can feel it because your heart is connected, right? So anyway, for I receive a lot of messages about love story in my Facebook about the relationship, about their life story on Valentine's. And unfortunately, it's a sad story. Like my friend from Friends Way Love of Music. She's the founder and also the creator of that OFW. Hi, Shea Bundia. And she gave me also the permission to talk about it and also use her real name about it. So, Pinoy Lakas Radio Streaming is not what you call it, something that I have to use people's name to call them unless they give me the permission. And sometimes when I'm doing some live podcasting and I have to mention some people's name, I have a good advice that it's better not to mention their name, so for legality. But that's why I'm here now. If I ever want to use their name, might as well ask their permission so avoid some complication. She, I really appreciate that you share with me your life story about your growing up, your relationship with your ex-husband, and the relationship of your children with you. Most of our OFW have so many sad story. They leave their family behind to be able to help their family to better their living, and that's what you sacrifice yourself. And it makes me cry. My voice is still harsh because the story that they share me makes me cry. And man, my body is connected with my heart and brain, that every time I'm sad, it shakes my body. That makes me sad. That makes me having a temperature. So my heart for you, She, is out there. Okay, you're not even here. You're too far, and I know you miss your three children so much. That even though you don't have any partner in your life right now, that you consider your three kids as your Valentines from God. Reading your sad story, She, it's not different from mine. So I can feel you that you almost die and they left you dying 50-50 and steal your kids from you. And that's a horrible thing to experience as a loving mother. But you also believe that God actually tested your faith with Him, and I totally agree with that. So that's also the reason you become a very strong person. Look at you now. You are very strong and beautiful and healthy. And we talk about it that you did the same thing like I did. You try to survive because of your children. And now look at you. You have two houses in the Philippines. Amazing. With all the things that happen into your life, you uses that energy to be positive in life. That's why now you are out there working somewhere else and saving some money to build those wonderful houses that you're now having. The other story that I have is my beautiful friend Melinda. That makes me cry too when she told me her story. Melinda, you are a very strong woman, and I totally agree with you that even you lost your beautiful daughter, as long as that God is with you during those trial, you are not alone. Kudos to that, Mel. Look at you. You have your own store now, a gift shop. God is watching you and guiding you to a beautiful beginning of your life 2020. I also have a wonderful niece that's out there actually in Saudi Arabia. Hi, Margarita. How are you? Your kids miss you really terribly, right? And your mom. But don't worry, they're in a good place right now in Laguna and looking forward to see you again. And I'm glad because you're actually enjoying yourself because you are, even though you are by yourself there, I think you have your brother too, right? With you, that you are so happy because you're saving money so they can have a good living, buy what they needed for every day, to day, that they need some uh, food in on their table, the roof in their head, and also school supply that they needed for their school. Bless you, Margarita. We have so many people that's working so hard in OFW, and you guys are our hero. You know, you make Philippines a better place because here in America, we have a lot of homeless and they are just relying on the help of our government. But for those who deserve it to have help, thank you so much for doing that. We are also having some friends all over the world in Japan, in Malaysia, not only in Middle East. And the sad story that I also get is from somebody that is in Malaysia. I get it from from the mother that has a daughter in Malaysia, that she went there to get a job in Malaysia, and then she ended up losing her life. She was she found no lifeless in Malaysia, and they don't know how to send her back to the Philippines, and that is really sad story because each one of us has someone special that love us. Well, I tell you some story about working in a nursing home. In a nursing home where I used to work at the Episcopal home, some of the saddest moments and time that we lost a lot of life of our patients are Christmas, Thanksgiving, Mother's Day, wedding celebration, Father's Day, and also Valentine's, because nobody is visiting them and they're waiting for their family to come to visit them. So, to you out there that still have a family, If you have a family that's in the nursing home or assisted living, I'm praying that and hoping that you guys will take time to visit those loved ones that you have, because in one moment they will be gone and you cannot go back anymore to say sorry. I hope I was there for you. You have a time now. Go and visit your loved ones, your father, your mother, your sister, your brother, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, and anybody that has a connection that they are just alone out there. Please communicate with them. Each one of us is longing for love, not only on Valentine's Day. So it is supposed to be a nice topic. So there's a couple people also that celebrating their Valentine's in a very healthy ways, that they were so excited. They just get married and now they are looking forward to celebrate it on Friday. Congratulations to all of you. To to each and every one of you. Hope you have a wonderful Valentine's Day. I'm hoping that this year will bring us all hope and joy and a promise of a beautiful 2020. Actually, 2020 is a good year talking about it, because also 2020 is a year. Sebastian, do you have any napkin? 2020 is also a year of all optometrists, because 2020 is also a term for eyesight. So if you guys are having a problem with your eyesight, this is a good year for you to have your eye exam. Visit your eye doctor. Everywhere where you are, please visit your eye doctor and see how healthy your eyes, and hoping they are healthy. And for those who are single, go find your loved ones. Well, I'm telling you something about a life story about a friendship. I will go back to the topic of friendship.
Hello everyone, let's take a quick break to give a shout out to our sponsor, Chaffey Highlands Optometric Eyecare here in Rancho Cucamonga with Dr. Richard Gilkison. Remember, it's not only eye care, we care. And how long and how far can you go for a quality eye care and quality eyewear? We are accepting all kinds of insurance, especially majoring in BSP and medical IEHP. Just look at us and Google us, Chaffey Highlands Optometric Eyecare or Dr. Richard Gilkison Optometrist. Also, you can find us in Yelp. Thank you very much for streaming with me and podcasting with me here in Pinoy Lakas Radio Streaming. God bless you all.
I have a friend. I met her a long time ago, 1992. Sorry guys, I still have some runny nose. My body is not feeling well, but I'm always on the go, because we're trying to help our kababayan in the Philippines. So back when 1992, I met this beautiful lady. She's my size, and during that time we're both skinny. Okay, she actually told me when I met her at the store, and she was, you know, Filipino say, psst, psst, you sumisit-sit. It was so funny. Sinisitsitan niya ako. She was hiding on the aisles. So actually, I was looking who's doing psst, psst with me. So I was looking around and I found her on the other aisles and trying to hide. At the same time, want to be seen. So I said, what is she doing? Was she trying to get my attention? Then actually tried to hide actually. So anyway, she was telling me, are you Filipina? Oh boy. I am a Filipino. Yes, I am Filipino. You can tell right away, right? Short, flat nose. Well, anyway, I won't mention her name. actually, she had a very nice smile, and I told her, yes, I am Filipino, sweetie. So how are you doing? What are you trying to do? Why are you hiding there? And she told me, oh, you know what? I'm trying to hide from people. And I said, why? Because I'm TNT. You know the word TNT? Tago ng tago. Oh my goodness. Okay. So I told her, oh, do you want to talk? And she told me, yeah. Are you going home now? And I said, I'm just picking up some food and I'll be leaving soon. She said, can I go with you in your house? And I said, oh my God, I get so nervous when she asked me that. But looking at her eyes, even though she's smiling, her eyes is sad. So I told her, yeah, you can come in to my house. Actually, I need some company because I'm cooking. It's my day of today, and I'm looking forward to make a meal for my family. And she's so excited. And she told me, can I ride with you? Because I ride in a bus. And I said, yeah, of course. So during walking on the street going to our car, she introduced herself to me and stuff like that. And I feel the sadness in her voice. So to make it short, we came to the house and I find out she's a good cook too like me. And she said, hey, I want to help you cook. And I was so excited because now I have somebody that can help me cook, not just because she can help me cook, somebody to talk to because, I have a lot of neighbors and they come stop by at my house, and every time they saw my car parked in my driveway, they actually wants to come inside because I have a garden in the backyard, and I always knock on the door and give them my harvest. And then they're asking me, how come you have so much vegetable? Because I love gardening. So after that, I asked them if they want to try my Filipino cooking. And they were so excited. They always try. Oh, I love noodles and I love your egg rolls. So after that, my whole neighborhood is my friends. So this new person that I met said that, oh, I actually also cook. I do everything. Everything means like cleaning, cooking, babysitting the kids because as I said, to make it sure, isa siyang kasambahay. Yun na ang terms ngayon. They call themselves kasambahay. But back days in our days when the kids are little, or way back when I was little in the Philippines, ang kasambahay ay katulong. And my dad actually, he doesn't want to say katulong. My dad is very humble man. When my dad talk about katulong, he will say kapamilya. My dad called our katulong kapamilya. So when I talk to this new acquaintance of mine, she start crying, and I told her, why are you crying? Don't make me cry. I'm so excited to meet you, and I don't want you to be crying. I'm already sad myself, so you need to be happy. And you from now on, you have a friend if you want me to be considered as your friend. And she ran and get closer to me and asked me if she can hug me, and I said, of course, hug me. And she gave me a big hug. And again, I told her not to cry anymore. She told me that she's looking for a place to stay because she ran away actually. And my heart just sank. Para akong nalulunod because I know exactly when you say you're alone. But for her to find out that she really doesn't have anybody, her kids in the Philippines, and only God on her side, that's where I call nag-iisa. You know what? Because I'm still lucky because I have my kids with me and God. So, hindi talaga ako nag-iisa. Sometimes I feel that way, but hindi talaga ako nag-iisa. So, actually, uh, she told me her story about running away because her employer doesn't really pay her. It's almost 5 months already. and her kids is waiting for her salary because she is the only breadwinner na talagang kumikita sa pamilya niya. She had a sad story about having a husband. Now, we call it ex-husband. Dahil nag-divorce na sila. Not divorce. Wala nga palang divorce sa family. Maybe annul, right? So, now she had a good life. She had a really good life. She met a good man, her partner now in life, that supported her. So, and this friend of mine was being abused by her husband also. She was telling me, she work and work and work. She know a lot of jobs to make her survive. Marunong siya mag-manicure, marunong siya mag-facial massage. She also accept na ang paglalaba. You know, in the Philippines, wala tayong washing machine. So your hand and your palm was really, your skin get broken when you're washing clothes like this, right? And strong detergent eat up your skin. That's what we are in the Philippines. We use our hand to wash our clothes. Not here in America. We're very spoiled. We just gather our dirty clothes and put it in a washing machine, and then afterward we dry it in the dryer. In the Philippines, it's not like that. You wash it by hand and sampayin mo, isinasampay mo. So that time, she told me that her hands is all like broken, skin are open, and she worked a lots of job to survive and support her children. And the saddest thing about it, when she comes home, she still have to cook, which is not a big deal for her because it's her happiness to cook for her children. Before, it's good to cook for her husband too, but later on, when she find out that her husband is actually having a relationship outside their marriage, that makes her so sad. At nag-umpisa na siyang manghina. It make her weaker and weaker. And that's not all. The trial did not stop there. That guy start beating her badly. And then one night, she was already sleeping, and she felt somebody sleep with her. So she thought it was her husband. And guess what? It was her husband woman. Her husband actually took the woman in their own bedroom to sleep there. Oh my God, how can he do that? Di ba napakasakit naman nun? At doon pa sila nagdudu. Alam naman yung siguro yung salitang do. Beside her, and she can hear everything. And at that time, she wanna die. You know? Alam mo, napakasakit sa isang babae na malaman mo nagloloko ang asawa mo. Now, he'll bring that person, and then dun pa kayo magsisiping sa tabi. Oh my God, asa ba yung kaluluwa ng lalaking to? Ay, nako, napakaswerte ng lalaki niyan. Baka kung ako yan, siguro napatay ko na yan. Oh my goodness. Anyway, hindi lang doon nag-stop. Her husband wants her to get another job on top of what she's doing already. That's where she decided to become OFW. Ang sakit-sakit nun. You know na iiwan mo ang anak mo sa ibang tao, lalo na yung ang kapal ng muka. Nako, yun tinatawag na sobrang kapal ng muka, right? And the saddest thing about it too, tuwing magpapadala, hindi kasi sa kanya binibigay ng agency yung kanyang sweldo. They need to be sent, the money that she's making, it need to be sent out to her husband or ex-husband now. And guess what? Wala pang isang linggo, ubos na ang sweldo niya. And then, her family and her mom will, every time she call long distance, they will say that the money is not there anymore because that guy ay nagsusugal at nalulung sa bisyo. All her hard work money go to that woman and sa bisyo ng lalaki. And that's where she start getting sicker and sicker. Nagkasakit din siya until muntik na siyang namatay. And then she realized na hindi kailangan magpatalo ang kanyang katawan sa nangyayari sa kanyang buhay. That she need to fight back, not for the husband or ex-husband, now for her own life, so she can survive to support her kids. So from there on, tumibay na ang kanyang loob. That time, nung ang kanyang employer ay mabait-bait pa. Then later on, dahil nga lagi siyang malungkot, lagi siyang umiiyak, the employer is worried that she might run away. So they confiscated her passport and her wallet. Can you imagine that? On top of your own problem in the Philippines, now your employer, instead of feeling sorry for her, they treated her so badly that they have to confiscate her passport and her wallet. So she doesn't have any idea at all that now she can't even go out anymore. Isn't that sad? So anyway, the month passed, days and month passed by. It's 5 months. Naisip niyang maglayas. So when they went to California actually for a vacation, and she actually think about, ito na pagkakataon ko, this is my chance now to run away and change my life. So while they were staying in the hotel, actually there's another person involved before I become involved with her, that she met at the hotel and asked this Filipino lady if she can go with her for a couple of days until if they can find a job for her. So that friend actually become my friend, and that's where I also become connected with her. Until nasa akin na nga siya tumira, right? Sa akin na tumira tong aking kaibigan na ito. And one time, one of my family is actually sick and they need a caregiver or kasambahay. So I give her a job to take care of my family, so she can work and get extra money. She can start sending money again to the Philippines. And that's where her life changed, because at that hospital or nursing home where she's working, nakilala niya ang love of her life. Napakabait ng tao na to, tung lalaki na to. The man that he met there is actually a good person. So she introduced me to him, and I found out that he's a good person. And I told her, this is your life changing now. Be good to this man. So sa madalit sabi, na in love sila sa isa't isa. Ang gwapo naman ng lalaki na ito, at napaka mahal siya at hardworking din. Pareho silang hardworking person. So when they are actually planning to get married, ako ang dapat nilang ninang. And actually, I gave her a dress to wear on their wedding days. Hi, congratulations sa inyong dalawa. You know who you are. And I'm happy for you. I'm really happy for you. So, from then, nagkaroon sila ng bahay at sarili nilang negosyo. They found my friend found God, and found a church that they can go through every Sunday, and they're very, very active. I actually went to her church one time. But the saddest thing, take note, the saddest thing, please lang sa inyo na nakakaahon sa inyong paghihirap, pag nakaahon kayo sa paghihirap, because this is me, okay? All the people that I met all my life, pag natulungan ko, I am the very first one that cheers for you guys. Okay? Ang puso ko ay masayang-masaya na nakaahon kayo sa paghihirap nyo. Kaya please na wag lang ninyo sanang itago o hide your life story para naman yung mga taong that you met through your journey ay magkaroon naman ng konting konsuelo na nakagawa sila sa inyo na munting tulong. Dahil hindi lang ito munting tulong dahil nabigyan kita ng trabaho, na diyan mo nakilala ang asawa mo, at nagkaroon ka ng buhay. I hope na na-appreciate mo yan. The sad thing is that when I went to their church, actually, she hid my identity. She hid her own identity. She hid her life story. Na kinailan niya sa lahat kung paano kami nagkita. Nasyak ako kasi there are two women that came up to me. So they asked me, how long do you know her? And I said, matagal-tagal din kasi matagal ang pinagsamahan namin and stuff like that. Oh, and she said, saan mo siya nakita? So I told the story. And the other woman is actually opened her mouth like, huh? That is not what she told me. And I said, what do you mean by that? She told me that you met her while she's working in a hospital, but she did tell me the story how you guys met, and she didn't say anything about the sad part of the story, the one that makes her stronger. Dapat pinagmalaki niya yan, kaya siya naging matatag at maipakita naman niya kahit paano ang appreciation niya sa iyo. I feel like crying, really. God is not sleeping. Alam ni Lord ang mga tunay na pangyayari. Kung paano tayo nagkakilala, kung paano kita sinuportahan. And that's why nawalan ako ng lost interest sa kanya. Dahil, para bang baliwala ang lahat-lahat ng naitulong ko sa kanya. But I'm still thankful to God that I make a difference for you. Bahala ka na sa konsensya mo dahil alam mo kung paano tayo nagkakilala at anumang lahat ng naitutulong ko sa iyo. God will be the one to judge that. But I'm still happy for you, friend. Okay? So, anyway, I have another story to tell, but it's gonna be on my next episode because hiling sa akin ni Chef Bundia dahil silang lahat na taga OFW ay may kanya-kanyang istorya sa bawat buhay nila na gusto nilang i-share, ay gagawa tayo ng episode OFW Our Heroes. Yan ang ating magiging OFW for a Better Philippines and Our Heroes. So, sa inyong mga nakikinig ngayon, kahit hindi ko kayo kaibigan, but if you have any stories to tell, please just message me your love story about OFW o kahit na hindi love story, kung ano naging inspirasyon ninyo para kayo maging OFW, malungkot man o hindi, kung kapupulutan ng good moral lesson and inspire other people, please message me. Add me, Ludivina Gilkison, sa Facebook, or Pinoy Lakas Radio Streaming sa Facebook, YouTube, Pinoy Lakas Radio Streaming.com. You can message me there, and please like all my videos, my posts. It's makakatulong tayo sa ating mga kababayan sa Pilipinas. Palakihin po natin ito dahil ang Pinoy Lakas Radio Streaming.com na nasa YouTube ay siyang sumusuporta sa ating mga feeding program, sa ating mga homeless, sa ating community, at nakakapagbigay po tayo ng kasiyahan dahil po tayo ay nagpro-promote ng mga small businesses, own business, at kung kayo mga artist, pwede ko rin po kayong bigyan ng exposure. At ang inyo pong makakayan ng donation ay makakatulong ng malaki sa ating mga underprivileged children or less fortunate children in the Philippines. Maniwala po kayo na napakalaking bagay na po ang magagawa ninyo sa pag-i-sponsor nyo o sa pag-donate nyo. Welcome po kayo magpag-advertise at maging regular donors and advertiser. We can interview you and set up what kind of plan do you need. And again, every penny counts po para lang po sa ating mga kababayan, lalong-lalo na sa ating mga bata. Tandaan niyo po, ako po si Ludivina Gilkison, ang inyong lingkod at laging handang tumulong sa inyo. Pinoy Lakas here, Ludivina Gilkison from Pinoy Lakas Radio Streaming. I love you all and God bless. I hope you enjoy my episode. Medyo patalon-talon tayo. We cover our Valentines. We cover OFW. We cover my own meaning of my friendship and also the sample of my friendship. But at the end, we want to still thanks that we have someone in our life. And don't forget, we have faith and God. And don't forget, be humble all the time. Be kind to people. That's all that matter. Because yan ang ating Pinoy Lakas na bisyo ng ating radio streaming, ang pag-aalay ng pagmamahal. Dito sa Pinoy Lakas Radio Streaming. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe!
Pinoy Lakas